Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chase. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be running through the Year 5 Season 2.3 Designer's Notes. Now, these are the notes that come from the Rainbow Six Siege development team. We're going to be looking at the wind deltas, the pick and ban systems, and stuff like that. We're just going to run through this quickly. I haven't seen any of this yet, so all this is going to be brand new to me. That way we can get the most pure experience. All right, let's go ahead and look at the wind delta and the pick delta for the attackers. So, honestly, nothing really stands out to me. I mean, obviously, Ash and Zofia are going to be way out front. They're two of the best entry fraggers in the game. Plus, everyone loves playing them. Something I did not expect to see. Buck's presence is only at 20%, while Sledge is way out there. Okay, that's interesting. Sledge is actually really good. Buck, I think, is really good too, but apparently a lot of people have stopped running Buck. Another thing is with Thatcher being banned a ton this season, I really expected Maverick's presence to be a little bit higher, but it clearly is not. I really don't see anything that really stands out to me other than the fact that other than Maverick and Twitch, there is no one at the dead center of this graph, right? Like, the axis is me right here where my mouse is. And really, other than, Twitch, Thermite, Maverick, and Buck, there's really no one relatively close to it. So I hate to tell the devs, but they got a little bit of work to do on the attacking side, it's looking like. We knew Ace would be out here. A lot of people are loving Ace this season. Habana always going to be out there just because she's one of the safest picks in the game. Another thing that surprises me is Blackbeard being so high on the win delta. I mean, I get it. This is platinum and above, so players are going to have really good aim. But I don't know. I didn't expect him to be the highest out of any operator. And then, of course, we obviously expected Glaz and Fuse to be on the lower side of the win tiers and the pick tiers because they just aren't good. They're not made for the current state of the game, and they're struggling a lot. Really nothing shocking me. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the fact that Buck and Maverick, their presence is only at around 20%. That kind of shocks me. But nothing really stands out to me about this. Let me know what you guys think about the attackers. Let's go ahead and move into the defenders. Obviously, Jager still way out front. The speed nerf did nothing. The problem with this is that Jager is always going to be inevitable because his gadget is one of the best gadgets in the game. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one thing I want to point out is look how good and clustered into the center the defenders are compared to the attackers. So like I said, they do have some work to do on the attacking side. But Jager, just that ADS is so powerful. Something that surprises me though is Wamai is being ran less than 20% of the time so far. I think that's something that we should definitely, as a community, increase. I think Wamai and Jager being ran together is one of the strongest strategies that you can particularly do right now. No surprise to anyone that Melusi's real high. I mean, she's one of the arguably most broken operators in the game right now. I really expect her to get a hefty nerf soon, whether it's maybe them removing the Nitro Cell, removing one of her Banshees, whatever that may be. She needs something. No 3-speed should have a Nitro Cell, T5, and 3 of an amazing gadget. That's just the way it is. And I assume she'll be pretty high up on the ban list as well. Castle being this low on the underpick, 2 week section really surprises me. I like Castle. I see a lot more teams utilizing him this season, and he's the worst this season with win rate. Tachanka and Warden are even boasting a higher win rate, which is extremely, extremely weird. I did not expect that, but yeah, I think that they're doing a really good job on the defensive side of balancing things. I'm surprised that Bandit is all the way out here with the success that we're seeing Kaid have this season. Nothing really stands out beside the fact that Castle, I did not expect to have that low of a win rate. Goyo is not being picked hardly any, which surprises me. Rook, MP5 ACOG is always going to be good. And then Melusi, we expected. Jager, we expected. So, yeah, really nothing major there either. Other than the fact that I really expected Wamai to be a little bit further ahead in presence and Castle be a little bit higher up in win delta. But, you're going to say Valkyrie has the second highest presence in the game. and like what, the third highest win percentage. But that's just because Valkyrie's a good operator. You can't really nerf Valkyrie because she's technically balanced. She's just got a really good gadget that will always be useful, kind of like the situation with Jaeger. All right, let's move into the bans. Okay, Thatcher ban, obvious. I mean, we've seen so many people ban Thatcher this year, or this season, sorry, because, you know, it's a good ban. He basically makes it an easy way to get down the wall, and you don't really have to worry about tricking when you get rid of the Thatcher. Jackal still being banned all the time just because people don't want to play against him. Yeah, really just expected stuff here. Thatcher having a high ban was expected. I'm not going to lie. Blackbeard being banned a lot is something that surprises me, though, as well as Ace. I mean, Ace is very, very powerful, but banning a hard breacher is kind of just a throwaway because you can have just other hard breachers come in for them. So, yeah, Blackbeard and Ace kind of being 4th and 5th does surprise me just a little bit. Especially because, like, let's look at Blackbeard's win or pick rate right there. I get his win rate's high, but his pick rate isn't that high. Montagna, also a decent ban. So, yeah, the top 3 were pretty expected. Okay, holy cow. Melusi is being banned 61% of the time. Okay, yeah, that's massive. Valk ban, I can understand. Valk is probably being banned on just Consulate. That's probably her strongest map at the moment because she facilitates runouts pretty easily. Yeah, pretty good stuff here. I'd rather go with a Melusi Echo ban than a Melusi Mira ban. But I can understand that. I can understand Mira. I mean, Mira basically just changes the way that you attack a site. And she's viable on most maps and most sites. I'd probably say 90% of the maps and sites in the game she's viable on. Clash ban, understandable. Then it really just quickly falls off after that. Jaeger being banned 1%. Some people are like calling out on Twitter that we should start banning Jaeger more often, which I don't see as a bad idea. But then you have to deal with maybe a Echo or a Mira or a Melusi. So, yeah. Good stuff. I really expected Melusi to be high. I didn't expect her to be that high. I definitely expected Echo to be higher. But I guess people are running IQ a whole lot more because of the G8 this season. So, understandable. I think they're definitely going to nerf Melusi. They got to do something right. Is there anything in here about Melusi? Does not look like it. All right, let's read. Fuse increased cluster charges to 4 from 3. There's no point in this. We really don't. You're giving him 4 useless gadgets instead of 3 useless gadgets. That's really what it comes down to. Okay, so the gridlock buff is going to be making it. Holy cow. Okay, so this is massive. Gridlock is going to almost be a must run on most teams. I absolutely love this buff to her. I think it will be a great buff to see in game. Oryx using the Rima dash through a soft wall. Okay, so this is the same thing that we saw changing the TTS. Absolutely love this one too as an Oryx player. I think this is what he's needed for a while. Balancing retrospective. The changes detailed in them. We can we'll look at that later. Maybe later on this week. And then Amaru. Oh god. Oh god. They're looking at Amaru. This season's changes brought to Amaru have led to significant improvements, both in terms of presence and win. I mean, that's understandable. They buffed Amaru. That's really just what it is. So they're just showing how often she's used. She's used all the time on Windows, nothing really else. So they're just basically talking about the things that they've done and looking back on it. The angle grip on Oryx is a great idea. That's what they're saying there. I completely agree with that. Echo. Oh, the disorientation. Understandable. And then the Kali SPSMG edition increased her pick rate, which made her viable. I like that they're doing this now at the end of like designer notes, that they're adding like in little analyzations about what they did on the last patch. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below in the description if you guys want to go check this out. What do you guys think about these graphs? Like genuinely, I think Melusi gonna for sure get nerfed soon. There's no way. I really expected it this update because, you know, they were gonna do operator balancing this update, and Melusi being way out front and hated by a lot of the community, also having an insanely high win delta, kind of proves that she needs to be nerfed. She's an extremely powerful operator who is almost a must run at the moment. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smack that like button and subscribe. Be sure to check out my Twitch with the link down below in the description, as well as join the Discord with link down below in the description, and I will see you guys later. Peace.